happening, y'all?
Welcome to the special edition of Conversations with the Hills. Today, we're going to get protected with Sifu Ben Hill Bay. The reason why we're having this special today is because there are a lot of things going on. We are in a crisis. There are people that are turning up missing, children that are disappearing and ending up in other countries and other states, and we all need to find a way to protect ourselves. And that's why today I'm going to give the floor to Sifu Ben Hill Bay and tell us what you got here.
All right. Bouncing off of what Andrew just said. There's 75,000 women, girls, women, 1.5 million men, boys. It's either for drug, let's say human trafficking or organ harvesting.
Yeah.
Okay? But just all kinds of ridiculousness, and we just gone. All right? Come on. All right? At the end of the day, it's always someone else until it's you.
Yes.
All right? And anyway, look, I'm just going to go through some basic things. Don't just be sheep. When they walk up on you, just don't give in. Not to say that those that do, but
we don't know how it's happening.
we don't know, right. But at the end of the day, if you have the opportunity to fight. Fight. Indeed. Fight.
Exactly.
Okay. We're going to go through some basic things. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Okay? So, all right. Turn around. Now, normally, we're going to go through the classic right now. If someone comes up on you, now normally, that's your first reaction, is to do this. Okay? I'm going to tell you to use the other hand.
This hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Come over. My fist. You want to reach up under my fingernails. All right, now, and dig in with your fingernails in my cuticles.
Oh, dig in the cuticles. Okay.
Yes. You understand?
Okay. Do it a little tighter.
Now, see, what I do wish is that we could get a closer, but under the
Can we
current
move a little
circumstances.
closer? Let's try to move a little closer.
Okay.
We don't know if you can see us. He grabbed me by the neck.
Yeah, and I got in a yoke right now, right? A straight up yoke. All right?
And let's...
No.
Okay.
What I said was, she is to grab me
with my fingernails.
Grab right up under the cuticles and dig in. That will cause enough pain to make anyone back off.
Good. Close up.
Yeah. All right, I hope you all got that. Okay. Other things I've gone over before, but I want to go through this again. You said no, but these
Here
work.
we go. Okay.
Grab the wrist. Most men will grab a female by the arm or the wrist. Okay? Pay attention. Don't fight.
Should we get closer? Okay.
All right, now stay centered.
I think you need to move over a little more.
Over where?
Over that way a little more. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, now. Right. She's holding me. You don't have to fight. Just turn.
Okay.
Focus on your elbow. Turn. Now, you notice she just tried to stop me. Okay? It's body mechanics. Then just turn your wrist over. You can either take your own hand and force them down. All right. All right.
It still hurt.
Okay. Just understand that whole concept. So again, grab. The elbow is normally pointing outward. Connect with your wrist. And just turn Drop. Notice
Can I
the
try it?
elbow. This is what we're getting ready to do.
Okay. So now I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to take my elbow, turn my elbow.
You're going the wrong way.
And I'm going the wrong way. But this is the elbow that's
Maiden
out.
faces mirror.
Oh, okay. I know that. It's going this way.
Right, and you know, because you're fighting me. No.
I'm supposed to fight you.
Not that way. You're
Okay.
trying to muscle me the way you're doing it.
Okay.
You're going to lose. So I'm saying, take it. Now do it correctly. Do maiden faces the mirror. No.
Oh.
Grab me.
Okay. No, I got it. Do it again. Okay.
See, I don't want her to confuse you. And this is not meant to be comedy, but we're going to have fun learning it. So, let's
Okay.
do it. Go.
Okay. So now he has me tight. You're holding me tight.
Go.
Okay.
Right. But the point I'm trying to make, grab me again. Grab me.
Okay.
Do you see all the force that she put in? You don't
We're
want
women.
your boy. You
We're
know,
not-
The more now this is psychological. The more you can relax and just do it, the better. Find someone that you can practice this with. Grab me. Notice the way I'm doing. When I said the elbow
Let's relax.
is here. Your elbow would have been here. It's just the opposite side. Look what I did. I dropped the elbow, turned the wrist. This is what happens to you.
Okay.
Right? Now, when you did me, relax your arm.
Okay.
Oh, you caused all of this, showing the amount of force
Okay,
that you
do it
used.
again. Let me try it again. Okay.
Now, see, you know why I'm doing this? Because you showed me how strong you was the first time. That's what I
Okay,
mean.
so
Relax.
if you do that, like some of us will, do it again. Kind of like that, but not really.
All right, come on. All right. Again, back up a little. Come
Okay.
on. I shot someone. Look at that. All right, come on.
Okay.
Not really. Do it.
Okay. Hold me tighter. Okay.
2 segment. Grab. Grab.
Okay.
The idea.
Okay.
Now check out the way she's doing it. You still have a tendency to telegraph.
I'm scared, so of course I'm
No.
gonna telegraph.
Right.
You didn't see
It's
that
more
coming.
better. Yes, I did. But the point is, but you know, so.
Okay.
All right, now, again, go. Other things that you can do here. As I've dropped, see the elbow is up.
Okay.
Okay?
We talked about that.
Relax, baby, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Okay.
What I did, people, let's come in closer, squat a little bit because for the camera, and I need to be back
Squat
here.
while you whips my ass. Okay.
Here, I reached inside her elbow, grabbed tight in here. You see how her body reaction is? Now notice very little movement from me. Come back to the beginning. That all came from this initial move. Grab. Here, it's exposed the elbow. From here, you can run into them. Okay? Walk right into them
Okay.
and do things. Okay?
Hi, Michelle. Hey, William.
Wow.
Michelle said, "Do the damn thing, Master Ben."
No, but you making it look like.
Well, listen, guys. I am not trained. I'm learning.
And
just
refuses to train.
I am learning like you guys would be learning, and it's really difficult. just doing a lot of these things. I think that we need to protect ourselves, but still understand these things. I don't know of anybody that's just going to grab your hand. They're going to grab clothes. They're going to grab whatever. They're going to basically grab you from behind, I think.
Okay.
You're not going to see them coming.
No weapons yet. All right. Now, my victim, okay? Now, see, everything depends. What am I going for here? All right, let me create a scenario. Okay. From a grab like this, she has options. She can kick.
I was thinking, like,
right.
kicking
Kick to the
this
shin,
leg.
but kicking, there are individuals who are somewhat insensitive. They can also take a kick to the nuts and keep coming. All right, so you stomp the foot.
Like that. Sorry.
Anyway,
Like that.
the little bones that are in the hand, I'm stepping up here so you can see, these same little fragile bones that are in the hand are also in the foot. You stomp on those, at least you will immobilize the individual. Also, kicks in general. All right, coming from behind. An individual has come behind you, we have a few kicks. What is called the horse kick. The horse kick has a variety of characteristics. Kick from your knee. Okay. Kick from your hip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you can remember that back kick will do much for you. Again, you know I'm coming?
I don't know you're coming.
Yeah, you do. Okay? The point is, sometimes, not all the time, but there are times when trouble's in the air and you feel it.
That's what I was going to ask you.
You feel it. There's nothing, yo. And
Pay
until you
attention to your
feel,
senses.
that's right. Pay attention to your senses until you are comfortable all is not right. To hell with anybody else and what they feel. You may be in imminent danger. Shit. Yo.
I got a question.
Again. Yes.
What would you do in a situation where someone runs up on you, you don't even, before you could even turn around or see anything, somebody gets you and they hit you in the head and knock you out?
You've been hit in the head and knocked out.
Yeah, I mean.
No, you've been hit in the head and knocked out.
So
that's even for the best individual. If they never saw it coming and you got hit in the head, that's, come on. What is that? I mean, honestly, what is that?
So God made a point. I'm sorry I'm not able to read comments as much as I would like to, but he said women have strong backsides. Could you bump somebody with the butt?
Yes, in terms of, all right, a simplistic one.
Watch out, I got a lot of.
Yeah. No.
Where am I going? Okay.
Right here. An individual walks up on you and is trying to take control of you.
Okay.
Okay? Your reaction, grab the hand. No. Right. Reach up under, right. Reach up under like I showed you. Wait. All right, as you walk, now position yourself to your hip that you can use your hip. Pull me off and use your hip. Simultaneously, shooting in.
Got you.
Walk.
Okay. No? Okay, so don't do that.
You should have come
in front of you, like this.
No, because you're still holding on to me. Pull me off.
Oh, okay.
Pull me off. your hip and turn me, because I should twist
Okay.
this way.
So it's
All
like
right.
this.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
Normally, these things are taught in the class, you know, in the classroom setting. So the way I'm doing it is really kind of crazy, but I'm trying to get across ideas. Learn something from somebody. Whatever, man. They taking us. I mean, they just taking us. 1.5 million. 75,000. Yo, I just read some shit yesterday. Then it took another one.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And a couple of days before that, I read of another one.
What is?
Yo.
What other ideas do you have?
Now.
What about attacking
Going back.
face?
Now. All right, fine. The face. Just a general individual is coming in. It's a technique called the piercing palm. Coming into my face. The idea is this. You're always just striking on the center line with your nose. The average person is striking on a curve. You will always cut. Right. No, you're attacking my fist. You're going to get hurt. Because if I've got a lot of power, you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to blast straight through you and come straight to your face, so you're going to get hit with your own hand and the power of my fist. Okay. All right? No. Whole idea is you can have a very strong opponent. This is why we're talking about in terms of females. If a man is naturally stronger than how you get in, he's coming for your face. Always strike to the outside of the arm. Oh, no. I said to the outside. You mean to the inside. It left you open over here.
Okay. Oh, so I'm not. Okay.
Always strike to the outside. What did you just cause?
Of course, you crush yourself.
Exactly.
And with your own force, with his own force, he's going to fall.
Right. So the piercing palm comes straight. Will cause this.
Oh, really? Okay.
When done correctly. So, right? See, right. Don't but
Except
when you train.
Supposed to be there.
Exactly. You always, no. So you just did that?
Projected.
You tried to smack me away. No. You said you're placing. No, baby. It's straight.
I would have got done.
You come straight. It's always.
I did go straight. Didn't I go straight? Well, I'm not going to. I'm not.
No, shh. Just do what I'm showing you. That's it. Thank you. Again. One more time. Don't be afraid. You held back. Use this. Look, you're falling. I know. I'm not trying to get you to do it to me. I'm not going to let you do it to me. I've got my distance from you. I'm good. All right. I'm a teacher.
Listen, anybody who has questions, we will stop for you to call us and give us and ask any questions. I am taking calls. So God did mention, how do you ward off an attacker attempting a bear hug to lift you up?
If it's from the front and you see they're coming, put your hands together as I'm coming in. No, yeah. Put together in the front of you. No.
Ow! You got to say where?
In the front of you.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? That gives
if you see where my hands were,
right,
they may have second thoughts.
All right.
Okay.
If you see the bear hug coming from the front of you, that is the option. You see it, you can't stop it. Drop your hands low, stay in here. Because this also gives you another option. Now I'm holding her tight. Exhale. And strike with the bear. Right, your forehead. Boom. Right.
But they have their head back.
What you doing? What you doing?
The attacker would have their head back. They're not going to sit there and let you bang them in the head.
It doesn't matter. Bust their fucking teeth out. Excuse me.
Oh, y'all didn't hear that.
I mean, look, we talk about survival here. What are you supposed to do? Give up? The point is fight. Don't just give it up. What am I going to do? There are many little things. Also, in the monkey style, which is a very real system.
Can you show what a monkey style is?
I will not be demonstrating it here.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I will not. All right? Now, the idea, within the technique, they are literally pitching. All right? Now, understand the theory. It's not a theory. Understand the method. The whole idea is if you can rip the skin and continue to beat that part of the body, as much as they come into you, their arms are swinging, they're trying to get you, and each time you're ripping bits and pieces of the skin off and just simply smack it,
Okay.
smack it, expose cuts and bruises.
Now, guys, I want to say, I said ow, which was very real. Not as hard as it could have been, but it was real. He was actually grabbing at my skin. Even though he didn't rip the skin, he smacked that same area. It became instantly sensitive. So that's why I wanted to explain why I said ow. Because it was really ow. Because he already aggravated it and then smacked it.
Yes. There's a fact that if you can actually cut the skin,
it's even sweeter.
Just continue to bite it. See, even smack it, bite it, whatever. You get the point. The thing is, at the end of the day, even a stronger opponent will reach a point of pain they can't take anymore.
Even if they're high on drugs?
That's something else, because they may not feel anything anyway.
So then, what happened? Well,
there's only one thing to do.
Kill.
Yeah. Because that's all you can do. That makes no sense. You can't seem to stop them. Nothing else will incapacitate them. So what are you going to do? Sacrifice yourself?
So in all honesty, if somebody is coming after me to attack me, I'm honestly not trying for them to be able to get up and get me again. All of it is going to be a kill shot for me. That's my goal, is to kill the attacker, not sit there and be like, oh, I just want to run away.
Only thing I can say is...
as I'm screaming and killing.
Look, real self-defense actually takes practice. A mousy individual that wants to have self-defense but has never tried. This ain't the Karate Kid, in other words. You can never have that mentality and actually fight somebody who's a fighter. Okay? Fear can take you a long way. All right? But find somebody to practice something with. Get your senses on par with that type of thing. Because fighting ultimately is a mentality. And it is. We're seeing weak individuals knock strong out. Look at this. Look at the current heavyweight champion right now. That's insane. All right? So, yo, let's do some more.
Okay.
Where are we?
Okay.
Wow, I just drew a blank. Excuse me. Ask a question.
Okay.
Give me a scenario.
Attacking the face, because we started to go there.
Indeed. Okay. First thing I showed was the piercing palm. All right. Another thing is movement. Okay. Reach for my face. Now you saw her response. Even if they're coming at you with both hands, I'm moving slowly. Reach. Other hand, other hand, other hand. They're coming at you with both hands. You can lead them, which now leads you to kick the legs. Okay? And when I say kick them, don't do a little,
Show what you mean by a kick. I'm moving out the way.
I mean, kick. Kick. Relax. Don't just stand there.
Now he want to kick by me.
All right. Notice what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm hard. I'm pulling back to hit with the heel. All right. Bang. No, sorry. Get ready to do another kick. it's either straight, which I don't really advocate. Open, turn your foot out like this.
Because you don't want to break your foot.
Not so much that. You'll get more power. You'll get more spring kicking like this if you don't have a flexible ankle. All right, which means that you can pull your foot way back, all right, to expose it. This right here gives you the entire power of the leg.
So what part of the foot is actually hitting contact with the leg?
From the mid to nearly the ankle.
Okay.
All
Mid
right.
to the ankle.
Come. Come. No.
Oh,
There,
you want
do
me-
it.
Oh.
No. That's playing soccer. That's how they hit the ball in soccer. Hit it to the side like that. Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding,
so
ding.
that's what I'm saying. What are you doing?
Bang.
Oh, it's...
Higher.
Well, I don't want to hit you higher.
No. Lift the leg up higher and actually, no, you're still kicking. You're kicking from the side, which means you're kicking with the instep.
Right. So that's
No,
not
I'm
what
kicking
we
with
do.
the bottom of my foot.
Oh.
Go on. That's more like it.
Oh, we're doing that.
But yes, that's the
Higher.
idea.
Of course, you wouldn't hit that. You want to hit with the knees.
Right. Exactly.
The inside of the knee.
Exactly. By Jove, I think she's got it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so God also said, do you cup pop the ears as far as the face goes?
Yeah. But as opposed to doing that, I would rather do this.
Okay. That's that Spock shit.
Alright. No. In doing that, see, alright, fine. Doing this, shatter the eardrum, fuck up the equilibrium, all of that. Yeah, I mean, it works, don't get me wrong. But, again, I'm going home, and it's not a game no more. I will not see you again. So,
So that
wait a
spot,
minute,
that
wait.
actual spot is just
Yes.
like right here.
Under the earlobe.
Okay, so can we show them up close? No?
No,
Okay, so we're not going to show you up close.
not that.
We got to figure it out.
I want to do one more thing. I just want to go back because we never did complete the bear hug.
Okay.
Bear hug from the back. Bear hug from the back is essentially the same thing. But the difference is an individual can, right, exhale. You feel your body collapsing
Yeah.
and getting smaller.
Yeah.
That forces me to go in. Now you can use your behind to force me out.
Okay.
All right?
This doesn't look like it's full.
All right. Okay. All right. The other thing is you should also do the same thing with the hand movement. All right, and reach behind her as well.
Okay.
So it would be the same thing.
That cup thing that you
Same thing. It'd be right. It's the same thing unless I'm going to be like this, and that's not going to be any kind of
right,
bear
because
hug.
then I can come out.
Right. So, right, you're
Okay.
exposed. A true bear hug, they're really exposed because they have to exert only in one spot. You're rather free if
I
you
can step
understand
on
what you're
toes,
doing.
I can kick legs.
Right.
I can headbutt.
As long as your hands are free,
Right.
you can do whatever you want to do.
Well, even if my hands were hurt, I still got feet.
True. No, I'm saying. Yeah, as long as you,
So
as long as that part of your body is free.
So the best part of self-defense is to use every part of
Everything.
your body.
Yes.
So
Yes.
your head is a
Yes.
weapon, your fingers is a weapon, your hands is a weapon, your legs is a weapon, your feet is a weapon,
Your wrists are weapons.
your wrists are weapons. You turn them.
All right. Not just that, you can strike with them. Okay.
No, we don't.
All right. Wow. Scenario after scenario. Come alongs. All right. Now, along with the face, come. If you can grab things like this. Did you see what I did?
Yes. Oh, you want me to do it now? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. No, that wasn't it. Well,
Oh, I can take you.
think.
Oh. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, that is not what I did at all. Throw the punch, throw it again.
Oh. Look, I can't do all that. Okay, come on, let's try it again. We need simple moves, because that move is a little complicated. Go ahead. Because what I saw, this is what you did. Go ahead.
I didn't do all of that.
But that's what I saw. We need, teach me like I'm a 2-year-old. I've never done it before. I'm getting ready to go outside, and somebody's getting ready to snatch me. What can I do?
Somebody reaches. Punch. Do not smack the arm. Somebody reaching towards you. Okay? Reach like you're reaching. Or punching it toward me. Do not smack. Get away from me. Alright? Hit. Rap. You know how you knock on someone when you go to someone's house and you knock on the door? You rap on it. Rap. The body.
How?
Wrap the arms. Enough strong wraps, especially if you can get in the bicep.
But aren't they fighting you back? I'm just
No, they're trying because they're already coming. No, I'm showing what the point is. You can attack along the entire arm. You're doing this anyway. Wrap. You understand what I'm saying? You can hit a pressure point, a nerve ending that will send them into a no, the fight is over. Okay? Body is composed of many nerve endings and points that will shut down. All right? If you attack with just a little direction, for lack of a better way of putting it. So don't just swing wildly at trying to stop the arms or stop the attack. Attack the attack.
Okay.
Make sense?
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. All right, calm down. You get all happy.
And I blocked that one. Okay. Let me fix this.
Look at her. She up here unruffling things. All right, calm down.
Look, I'm a little nervous right now. You showed me some things.
All right, now, but even now, the way you did it, to relax more. Just relax. Just relax. No. Coming from the bottom. No. Coming at least from the side or from the top. Right. That's better. Don't come from the bottom. Right. Move. First of all, don't let him get now, because you may have a fight. Yeah, you may get a fast individual. All right? That's trying to get you. All right? They may be yeah, you don't know.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because you know what's going to happen.
Oh, my God. So, we're just doing demonstration.
Come out.
We're just doing demonstration, baby. No, see, you're so hard. You get too, that's the problem.
Because I'm ready to kill somebody who come at me.
Just breathe.
Okay.
Relax. Right.
God!
No! You can see why I've had a problem trying to teach her.
I'm really hard to teach.
All right, yo.
Octavian said good info. You probably would have to give more classes. He does give classes. You want some info? Call us on the line, 24 hours. Leave a message. We'll be more than happy to give some information for you.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right. Now, other little things I spoke to before. If you can get your opponent off balance, try to always stay to their outside if you can. Reach. Always want to stay to their outside. There. Notice I'm able to just do that. You always always want to see if you can turn your opponent. Because if you can turn them, you're good. Go. Okay? Now, in this case, this is beautiful for someone like me because this is all mine. All right? But everything, there is no such thing as an application. This is the application. That is the application. There's no such thing. Everything is an idea because everything changes at the moment of contact. Move. Now, my idea is to turn her. Now, I can come from here, or I can shoot in and turn.
Did you feel me starting to move down?
Yeah.
And move this arm?
Yeah, that's why you're here. But that's what it's about. With my style, it's sensitivity. I'm supposed to feel you, baby.
William said Andrella's ready to throw down. So God said, Drella, you left-handed. You have a southpaw stance. I am right-handed. Long story.
Anyway, all right, like I was saying, you always want to keep an individual off balance. If you can keep that going, it doesn't matter.
Oh! Now you know why there's no spousal abuse in this household. Yo. Oh my gosh.
Yo, all right.
Okay.
Okay, are there any other questions? See, I don't know why at this moment I'm drawing a blank. Now, this situation has me in my mind doing a variety of things to individuals who I perceive are the problem. But
can we dig eyes out?
Absolutely. If you can get in, this is what this was all about. If you can get in here, whatever you get is yours. There are no rules in war. There are no rules in war. And war is what it is. There are no rules in war.
Question. What do you do if it's multiple attackers?
Try to take out your weakest or your strongest. That's the first thing
How
first.
can you tell which one is which?
Well, the strongest would normally be the leader of the pack. All right, normally. Unless he's one of the type that lets his henchmen go first. The weak one, you see them on the side trying to, he's not trying to do anything. But the point is, you're going to be moving the entire time. You're not trying to stay still, and in that time, you should be observing your opponents, period. And not just letting fear go on, what am I going to do, what am I going to do, what am I going to do? Yo, you in it. What are you going to do? You either going to get your ass beat, or you going to do something. You may get your ass beat anyway. You got to reconcile what you going to do there. Am I going to run? Can I run? If I can't run, if I'm going to fight, if I have to fight, how am I going to fight? All of this got to be considered in that instant.
There's a question on, can an open palm hit break a nose?
Absolutely.
Yes.
In my system, all we stress, this is all we use. We don't use fists in my style. Everything is the palm. The fist can be broken. The palm cannot. I mean, it can be crushed, but it cannot be broken. So.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. And so that's it. And besides, I mean, and that depends on the palm strike. There are some individuals, for the heel palm strike, for example, the heel palm strike is actually an arm bar to me. Because it's a direct strike. It's not like, but.
Well, William said that he once knocked a man out with an open palm slap.
Yes.
And he said, now that's strength.
An open palm slap, yeah, that could also just be timing, angle, and so forth. Stars weren't his that day. Not diminishing, or no disrespect intended. Not trying to diminish the ability at all. All right? But it didn't have to necessarily be so.
I want to say something, too, as well. I'm not closing out the show just yet, but I do want to say, One of the other ways that I think is a very good line of defense is that if you see something, can you go check on them while I say this? No? Yeah? No? One of the things, if you can, please. I'm sorry, guys. The dogs are yipping. One of the things I wanted to say also, too, another good line of defense is that we go and, oh, William said that was a joke for the record. So, one of the things we need to do is that we need to look out for one another. I'd seen it on a post. I think Octavia's put it out there, I believe. If you see a woman that's with her children and she's getting into a car, just check to make sure that she's safe. You don't have to go up to her or anything like that because she might have watched the show and she may whip your ass. But if she sees you, if you see her, just make sure that there's nobody under her car or around her. Just kind of look and see and pay attention to the surroundings. That's so important. How should the open palm be used or thrown?
First of all, an actual open palms is a close body. Anybody, I mean, there are various uses of the open palm, especially those that you would use to chop. But in general, mine is meant to be on the inside. I'm always looking to reach. I'm not going to necessarily come from this length to strike like this. If the opportunity arises, sure, why not? But other than that, the whole idea is to get inside. Actual palm strikes. You don't want to be outside your personal space because the body's throwing the strike anyway. It's not the arm. See, that's also the difference too. If you want to use the palm like the fist, you got to develop an excellent technique or great strength. In the internal, because we use our whole body our whole body is where we get our power from. It's easier to go ahead and let the palm do its work because it doesn't have to do anything more. But anything short of that, you got to work it. You got to work it.
Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying, look over our sisters, children coming home from school. If you happen to be outside and you see them, just see that nobody is around them. I think that if we all had some type of checkpoint, we can look after people and make sure that they're safe. And just look around our surroundings, not only for them, but for ourselves as well. We need to all really come together, no matter what your beliefs are, what have you. We all need to come together to make sure that we all are safe. So all the people who you look at that might be your enemies, now we need to look at them like, when I say enemies, I don't mean major enemies, but you know, you got a beef with somebody or whatever.
Look, at the end of the day, there is an agenda. There's a bigger world out there, the agenda against us.
Right.
I would say that. Okay, whatever disagreements, issues, and some of them, although may be quite real, in the midst of all of that, if a situation arises that you see that bullshit, intercede. You can pick it up with homeboy later on. You know what I'm saying? You can pick it up with homeboy later on that night because we need to deal with us.
As well.
No, because it's about us.
Yes.
Right? Because if he live on the block, you live on the block, he ain't going nowhere. You know he ain't going nowhere. So y'all got to deal with that because they're against the both of you. You know what I'm saying? That just, look. I mean, I'm not going front right now. At the moment, I find myself a little, what is the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. Maybe I guess the word is displaced. All right? Because I'm normally used to doing my own little martial arts thing. I'm on the show now talking martial arts, and it feels odd to me. I don't know. I guess I've learned to compartmentalize far better than I ever imagined. But it's the way it is. But at the end of the day, everyone, for real, it is really all about our people. Somebody, get with somebody to learn something from somebody. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Learn something. Theory is just that, theory. Theory is not real life. Get with somebody and just mess around. Touch. Get used to physical contact. Individuals don't fight anymore. When I was growing up, individuals slap box all the time. They boxed, they sparred, they did all kinds of different things because this was part of being a man. But that's not it anymore. But still, at the end of the day, yo, our ladies, hell, if any ladies are watching this and their man is not insisting or they insist upon it from him, tell him to get with you to do it. All right? Period. Because at the end of the day, actually, nobody's safe. Nobody. All right? Nobody. So you need to get up as much on your game as you can, something. And I'm in particular talking about those who think they know how to fight, but really can't because they've never really been in one. All right? And so, you know, get with somebody to get with something to actually, it would be a good thing for you to test yourself before you actually have to test yourself and find out that you failed and then actually lose. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I do have some comments to read. William said he would definitely do that in terms of looking out for people. He says he's a gentleman and all women and their children, safety is his best interest. So God said do classes regularly on YouTube. And Annette said okay.
Okay.
Oh, you already read them?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't let you waste your time like that.
I did that already. Okay.
No.
What are some other moves? And remember, the whole idea is simplistic. I'm a layman just like some of you may be. I don't know martial arts. I know crazy. And I guess the first step is to not panic.
Yes.
But make them think you're panicking?
See, if you can get into the whole actors thing, that can save your life. At the end of the day, it's all mind. If it's all about fear and control, if you can give off that illusion, they'll let down their guard. All right, because it'll cause the arrogance level to rise. If an individual actually thinks that they have power over you, they'll slip. They'll slip because their arrogance will make them slip because the average individual doesn't have that kind of discipline. Not the average. Now, there are exceptions to every rule, but the average individual is going to be like, yeah, and do at least give you one of these. You understand what I'm saying? And look away, and then that instance is the opening. Okay. And that's what I'm more about that, especially if you see the circumstances is like that. That in particular in terms of weapons, a gun, rape. There's nothing you can do in that instance. If there's nothing you can do in that instance, then don't fight. Play along.
I've heard that too.
Play along. Until they drop and then at the end of the day, don't do the movies, kick him in the nuts and walk away, smack him in the face, throw dirt in his eyes. No.
Fight.
The moment he is hurt, end him. End him. Unless you don't see no ways that you can, there's nothing around you, there's no physical way that you can end him, that all you can do is run, okay. But other than that, if there is some way to end that, then end that. You know, the movies are ridiculous.
In other words,
save your life, that's the other words.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Fight like your life depends on it.
Save your life.
It does. Save your life.
save your life. There's no, I don't believe in none of that. Because that's ridiculous. Because they came there to do damage to you in the first place.
Can you show us some pressure points that we could hit? That if we don't get your message, like me, it's always hard for me to get the message. Is there some areas of the body that are sensitive? You already told us about the insides of the arm and the insides of the leg.
The temples.
Okay.
The bridge of the nose.
Bridge of the nose.
The bridge in between the teeth.
Okay. Between the teeth. Okay.
Bridge in between the teeth.
Okay.
This point here is the chin.
Okay.
These points here,
Oh yeah, I feel it now.
besides that, the armpits.
The armpits.
Okay. The floating rib.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Floating rib.
The floating rib. And of course, you have your genitalia. And
But
the last
everybody
but
knows
not
that
that, right, everybody knows that. The next is the coccyx. But with big booty black women, it's not necessarily easy to necessarily find, but it's normally in this region.
So it's like kicking somebody in the crack of their ass, right?
Yeah. Directly in the front of the leg,
Okay.
directly over there. It's almost like a center line thing, okay? Of course, the inside of the legs, of course, you can tack the sides of the knees. This will do it. And those kicks that we were talking about earlier. Believe it or not, while it is true you can kick it here because the point literally is right here, but if you kick the ankles, I mean literally kick the ankles strong and well, that'll also do it as well.
Okay.
Destroy the ankles. Just totally destroy the ankles.
Okay.
Because that'll slow an individual down too. Look, you kill the mobility, you're safe.
Yes.
If you can kill their mobility, no matter what, you're absolutely safe. You leave them
What's
crawling.
the likelihood of them just running away?
Now, if you break their mobility,
Well, duh. I'm just talking about in an instance where you do those attacks and they're like, what your opinion? If you do those attacks and they go, oh wow, they know something, and they run away, is there a likelihood of that?
wait a minute. I have to be honest with you. There was only one student I ever had who learned exactly what I told her, and no one wanted to deal with her. Yes, she'll make you run.
Okay.
She will make you run because there was never a time that you sparred with her that there was not blood. Never.
Okay.
Never. And she met that. And see, this is what I'm talking about, mentality. See, a lot of people have rage. A lot of people don't necessarily know how to express that rage, so it stays pent up within their system. You got to find a way out. The martial arts is a way to get it out. My particular student, Ivy, Ivy was phenomenal with it. No one wanted to touch her. But at the end of the day, it's a mindset. It really is a mindset. You have to get into the fact that it's either me or you.
Okay.
Or
it's not going to be me.
Or it's just, I'm done with you. And you've got that mindset, which is beautiful under those circumstances. It really is. Okay.
Okay, so God said, Ben, can you illustrate an ankle blow kick that may break it?
It would really have to be done to really break the ankle. Now, see, yes, I've got enough strength because I've trained that way and I know where to hit to break an ankle just standing here. But it's, in truth, it should be done in motion. Because the ankle is actually quite strong. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, just standing here. You're not going to just break an ankle. That's just not going to happen.
But if they're using that ankle.
Right. If it's in motion and use at that moment and you time along with your kick, oh, yes, you're going to break that ankle. But at the very least, sprain or degrees of that sprain. Tear the ACL, all of that, if you can do it right. And it's not even do it right, because if you can, as long as you can get to the sides, step back. I need you to be roughly here.
Okay.
Now, looking at her legs right now, if I kick all in here, either to the outside or the inside, I can get the desired result. Kicking her in here, no, believe it or not, this is a lot tougher. Yeah, all around this. As long as you kick, it's not low enough. Sorry, y'all. Look, just understand what I'm saying. In terms of general speaking, the front of the leg is too tough. All the back, the side, that's where you attack.
That's where it's weaker at.
Yes.
Question. I know we don't have much time. What do you do in the case where someone is coming at, we know a gun, obviously, there's nothing that we can do. What do we do in an instance if there's a knife coming at you?
If it's wintertime, it's easier because you can use your own clothes. Right? The deal is to put something between you and that knife. In the summertime, a lot of individuals use their shoe as a block.
I don't have time to take my shoe off.
Oh yeah, if you got something wrapped all up your thigh and all of that, yeah, you got a problem. Okay?
But I
But
don't
if it's a
understand, what do you
knife,
mean by use your shoe?
take your shoe off.
Somebody's coming at you with a knife. They're coming at you. How
Oh no,
fast
you
can
just.
you take your
Oh
shoe
no,
off?
well you just turned around and discovered this, and you're going to use your coat.
Okay, it's the summertime.
Oh, now it's the summertime.
Whichever season.
No, it isn't whichever season, because see, it's situational. It's always situational.
Okay.
You got to get like that. I mean, come on. That's just like, just because he's a heavyweight champion of the world doesn't mean the dude couldn't be waiting around the corner and catch him with a right and shit, and he never saw it.
Right.
Come on. It's going to happen. The point is, it can happen. If somebody out the blue, you want to have something on you. You got, come on, what defense do you have against a knife? Unless, see,
Well,
you're
about
trying
those
to teach
punches
free
that you
techniques. You're teaching free techniques. Here where I'm coming from.
Mhm.
I am a traditional martial artist.
Yes.
This is what I do. And to other traditional trained martial artists, I would give a different answer. But to an untrained individual, I don't know what to tell you. Not like that. Because if there's something around you, yes, you can use that to protect yourself. If you can run, then run. Other than that, yo.
So God said in the summer, use your weave.
Depending on the length of that weave, that might work, bro. Yeah, so it just tie his hands right
So
off.
basically run. There's no way to knock the knife out of their hand.
Because you don't have the training to do so. So what am I going to do?
So,
And then especially if he knows how to use that knife.
Fist, like the way the fist is coming at you, you can't do the same thing?
And you come back and your hand come back unscathed? I don't think so.
Okay.
Not if the individual knows what they're doing with that knife.
Okay.
If they actually know what they're doing with the knife, you've got a problem. Okay, so no, I'm not going to advocate such a thing. All right?
So your
the
first,
best thing I would say is grab
line of defense is to get away?
To get away if you don't know what you're doing. Yes, you need to be out.
Okay, so the first line of defense is to get away.
From a knife.
From a knife. If they don't have a knife, if they have a bottle.
No, that's up to you. Look, the individual can just have a bottle. Now, if they're going to throw that bottle at you, they may have terrible aim. Then they may be on point.
Okay.
So that's up to you. All right, now, but if they're doing the classic, let me break the glass on the ground, I'm going to jig you with that bottle, oh, that's easy. That's just too easy.
So you could break away from a bottle, but not a knife. A broken bottle, but not a knife.
Again, I would. I'm advocating to the individual to run. What's the difference? It's a sharp object. You don't know what you're doing. You better be out and put some distance between y'all.
I am terrified. But the information you gave was very, very helpful.
I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry it couldn't have been more. I really wish I could have had more for you.
But you did really well because that's what we needed. I've watched some self-defense things, and some things are not realistic to a layman. If you're a martial artist, that stuff seems well and good. It's great. Oh, I got it. But when you're a regular layperson and you're looking at this stuff and you're seeing it, it all looks like it's a totally different language, and it's like, well, I don't understand. I think you did really well in letting us know about the certain areas to hit. So even if you don't know kung fu, karate, and you know psycho, you know what areas to hit, right?
Yeah.
You know what areas to hit. Fight like your life depends on it, because it does. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. We are going to close out. I gotta run over here and do my magical thing here. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
Peace.
Peace.